All right, Anthony on Air podcast. Jay Sabs is here. So is Frankie C. I don't know why he felt the need to wear the same color shirt as I did, but this guy's been following me my entire life, basically.
Oh wait,
You
not really.
Janine, you look lovely, by the way. What is that? Like a gray? Is that a mauve?
It is. It's a gray like tie dye.
A gray little tie dye. There you go.
Oh, nice.
You match the walls in your home. That's lovely. You look fantastic. Mishmash of a podcast today. We're going to talk about the Dave Chappelle thing. He dropped a special. We're going to talk about Disney movies and what that's like. It is Superman
I feel like
Day.
you shouldn't even tease what we're going to talk about because sometimes we don't get to these things.
We don't get to all of it. Yeah. And HBO Go is dead.
Don't be a CT.
Right.
Dave Chappelle dropped a special on Netflix, but also kind of on YouTube. It was on Netflix's account on YouTube. Did you guys see it?
I did not.
Not yet.
He did it just like maybe an hour or so ago. I watched it. It's about a half hour, give or take. It's called 846, which is the amount of time that George Floyd was held down. I really liked it. I think that, we haven't really touched on this sort of thing. It's not really what we do on this podcast. This podcast is really supposed to be like an outlet, fun,
lighthearted.
Lighthearted. What's that?
Goofiness.
So, this Dave Chappelle, it's a comedy special. He tells jokes.
Well, it was taped on June 6th, and it looked lovely. He did it in Ohio where he lives, and he had people distanced in the audience. It was like an outdoor thing. It was like he was in like a gazebo, and they had like chairs like all spread out. The look of it was quite lovely. You can tell it was thrown together very quickly, even though production value is pretty good on it. And he just sat there and just spat his thoughts, for a half hour straight. A lot of it is serious. Some of it is very funny. There were some funny moments in it. But, there's a lot of chatter and a lot of talk. And in this era of social media, everybody feels like their opinion matters and counts, and they want to say certain things. But besides the fact that we just are here to be lighthearted and just to be a fun part of your day, I also kind of felt the need that it was this is a time for more important voices that know more about this than we do. And I've been listening.
Why are we talking about it?
Well, we're talking about Dave Chappelle. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
And I think that he, like, it was good to listen to. And the reason why I bring him up and he's the lead for the podcast today is because I think everybody should watch it. I think it's a good.
I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah, I think I think everybody, believe me, by Sunday, I think most people are going to have watched it. It's going to be so talked about. But he really gives a good perspective on how he sees all of these things transpiring and what happens. And the only thing I want to do is lend our little tiny voice here to tell people to go watch it and listen to his big roaring voice, because he has the perspective that's necessary for this time.
Sure.
He speaks from the heart. It's honest for how he feels. And I think that's what you need. And I always rely on comedians in times like this, because I feel like that's what they're really good at, is shooting the truth. Whereas if you rely on a big media agency or cable news, or there's a lot of agenda and a lot of advertisers and there's things behind it. Whereas a comedian doesn't have any of that stuff to worry about. He can just spit the truth, he or she, and they can say what's on their mind. And that's really it. And I think, as always, he has an endearing quality about him, Chappelle, where you could be talking about one of the most horrific things ever, and then in a second he can get you to laugh at something else, which is quite wonderful, and also helps in delivering an important message as he's delivering. So my reaction to the Chappelle thing was, my wife and I watched it. It was good. I think everybody should watch it. We didn't say anything to one another afterwards. We haven't talked about it yet. I feel like after you watch it, you got to kind of let it settle and take it all in, because he does really say a lot. But she
said it came out an hour ago.
It came out an hour ago. He taped it on the 6th. It's about 27 minutes. It's called 846. All the articles I was reading was like, it's a comedy special. I don't know if I would call it a comedy special. I think calling it a special is good. There's some laughs in it. And most of it is very serious. But he really in the first 2.5 minutes he's on stage, he really just grabs you and pulls you in so much so that you can't.
It's like a fireside chat kind of thing.
Kind of. It's like raw and natural and important for this time. And again, I feel like a lot of the times with these issues, an issue happens and then a lot of conversation comes crawling in, and then a lot of the times nothing really gets done. Whereas like when he speaks, I feel like
people listen.
Yeah, here's a voice we should be listening to. Not every Tom, Dick, and Harry that has a thought on this or that or the other thing, you know. So I just liked it. I enjoyed it. It was a little eye-opening. It was a little funny. I learned some things. And again, it's just one person telling his perspective who has nothing to lose. And I think that's basically important. Like there was an actress video released last night that a lot of people are talking about, and it's all these actors and actresses, and they're all talking about how they're not going to let racism go anymore without going unchecked, and all these lovely sentiments and nice things, and that's all fine and good. I just feel like this is so much more important. Not that I want to take that down, but I want to put this on a pedestal because, like I said, this is the time to listen to voices that really have something to say, really have a perspective on the matter, and Chappelle does.
Right, which is great. And I also like the actor thing. I saw that, and from what I hear, a lot of it is that a lot of what I'm hearing is that white people need to join the conversation and join the movement as well.
It's hard because a lot of people, there's a lot of criticisms everywhere. You say something and people say, shut up, it's not your time to talk. You don't say something and people say you need to join the conversation. Not an easy time. Like I said, everybody has an opinion, and everybody can have an opinion, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. But what Chappelle
it's more about joining the movement. It's about being side by side and not just sitting back and letting it just, like it's more of a, we need to be, to go with it, to move along with it.
I don't know if there's an answer to how everybody should be acting today. Right. I don't think there's an answer.
It's just an opinion I heard. I don't know if that's the general consensus.
Yeah. I think that Chappelle has a real, genuine perspective. And it was really interesting to just sit there literally because that's what a special is, right? I mean, there's thousands of people watching it, but literally he's just talking to you. Right, even though he's talking to the audience there and he's talking to the camera, he's talking to you, Jay Sabs.
I knew it.
And it's nice to sit there with somebody that you know and admire and appreciate and are a fan of and listen to their perspective. That's it. That's the simple message, not who's right and who's wrong and how it should be approached. I don't want to get into any of that. He has a perspective, and I think it should be listened to, and that's basically it.
I'm in. I'm watching it.
Janine came on before the podcast and she was humming the theme from Moana,
which is one of my favorite Disney movies.
Really?
Frank loves it.
It's up there. It's great.
I gather Janine can't stand it.
Well,
why? It's so good.
Here's the thing. I'm not the biggest fan of cartoons, except Big Mouth.
Man.
Mouth.
We were just like polar opposites.
I know, Frank. Will would never date in real life. This is fake life right now. Little.
I don't even think you would date in fake life, to be honest with you. You two are so polar opposite.
No cartoons. You have the worst taste in movies. No offense. Some offense. Yeah. I stand by that.
I'll hop on board that your taste in music sucks. I think
here's the thing. I think you guys just think I like Britney Spears.
That's exactly what I think. Yeah, that's all I think.
All right, what's number 2 in your music library?
Hold on. To defend myself, you do sing a lot of Britney Spears a lot of the
Always.
time.
Like by the time we went to the winery.
Yeah, let's not bring that up. Now's not the time.
No, let's not. It's
but
horrible point in my life.
You like what do you like? Alternative. I feel like we just talked about 311 not that long ago, didn't we?
No, Blink-182.
Blink-182.
See again.
Back in the day.
Blink-182.
Back in the day.
It's
Frank,
like they have
you
like
used to
2
listen to them too.
songs. No.
All right,
If
what's
they were on
the
the
2 songs?
radio and I didn't want to change the station.
See, nah. Nope.
Yeah.
You can't listen to the songs on the radio. Old stuff.
I can't listen. Old. They were around for like 3 years. They were popular
Frank,
for
you
like
know
3
nothing
years.
about Blink-182. Frank, let's
And
go
I
on a
am
date.
proud of that.
And you'll tell me about. I'll tell you about Blink-182. You tell me about Metallica. That's it.
Oh, Metallica, there's the history there. Come on.
Go.
They're over
Frank.
40 years old.
Frank definitely has this. Metallica is the only rock band, and everybody
That's
else
it.
No, I don't.
is a
I
poser.
do not.
No,
I just think that. See, what I. Here's my thing.
go ahead.
When there's a band that is famous for like 3 or 4 chords, that pisses me off. There's no effort in their music. It's easy. It's very.
Frank.
Give me
very
number.
turnkey.
Give me number 2 and 3 rock bands that you're a fan of after Metallica. Give me 2 and 3.
Oh, he doesn't even know.
Godsmack, Korn.
I knew it. I should have wrote it down.
Why?
And then
Before
held
I
it up on
let
a
you.
piece of paper.
What's wrong with that?
I should have.
What's wrong with them?
Because
I feel like that's like the same music.
because I knew you were gonna go with like a
It is not the same
hardcore.
music.
Yeah, but you were gonna go like a
Godsmack
hard.
and Korn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the type of music I like.
Like you weren't gonna say Pearl Jam or something on the poppier side. You weren't.
I
gonna
like
do it.
Pearl. Why would I go? I'm not a pop. I like,
Wake up.
old pop music. I like, I don't know, Billy Joel,
Put
and
a
all
little
that,
bit of
Beatles
makeup.
and stuff.
Is that System of a Down though? That's not Korn.
That's
Okay.
System of a Down,
Yeah.
which is good too.
Well, that's what Janine just said. Didn't you just shout "Wake up"?
Yeah.
That's System of a Down. That's not cool.
That's another same thing. Shit. Oh, Frank.
Well,
I can't
Frank,
believe you
I
think
was
that
frozen again.
Blink-182 just has 2 songs on the radio. I know you're thinking of all the small things and what else. I
right.
can't believe it.
This is what I want to do because I want to
Can't
get
name the
back.
other one.
I want to get back to Disney.
The other one's called Who Cares?
Go ahead.
I want to get back. This is what I want to do. I want Janine to text. I want you to put 5 songs together, Janine, that Frank has to listen to from
Okay.
Blink-182 over the weekend, and
Okay.
then
Nope.
we'll get back to this on Monday. I want the songs too. Send me the songs
Okay.
too, and we'll go from
So
there.
can I send you 5?
Nobody
Metallica
wants to
songs
hear
listen to?
Metallica. No, stop it. We don't.
Then I'm not
need-
doing the Blink-182 thing. That's only fair. You want to be
The
fair
thing
about
is-
this? You listen
the
to
thing
5, I'll
is-
listen to 5.
But Janine is not saying that that Metallica sucks. She's just saying Blink-182 is better than what you know by what you've heard on the radio. That's
Is that what you're
conversation.
saying? Are you saying Metallica sucks?
No, I didn't say that.
All right, good.
You're just getting super. You're a little Metallica boy. You're getting super offended very quickly on. Your,
I didn't say anything
Right.
bad. I didn't say that you said anything bad about Metallica. What I said was that there are bands out there that have limited talents that are
Right.
overrated.
Okay,
All I'm
well,
saying.
Janine is gonna send 5 songs. We'll tweet it out too. We'll put
I
it on
got
the
5
site.
songs for you.
We'll put it on the
Send me
site.
yeah, I'd love to. Hey, if you make me a Blink-182 fan, I will be very surprised. But
You know what? I'll do
I'm
this.
not
I'll do
Okay,
this.
Frank.
opposed to it.
It doesn't between 5 and 10. Like if you
Okay.
like, I have a
I
6
can do
song.
that.
Whoa.
Ooh.
easy.
What?
I'll
I don't
do
have 20
5.
minutes.
We could squeeze it in. You give me the songs, Janine, and then we'll put the songs up on the site too. We'll blog it on the site, anthonyonair.com, to go along
I
with this
definitely got
episode. Okay. All right, we'll do that.
Their
Hold
bubblegum
on one
music
minute.
is my
Hold
point.
on
There's
one
no
minute.
edge.
All right. Well, don't be all super judgy there, Frankie. See, I feel like you're
What I understand, from what I've heard. All right, from what I've heard of Blink-182, their music, it's very toothless stuff. It's just there's no edge, there's no deep thinking about it. There's just all the small thing. It's like, come on,
all
give me
right.
a friggin' break.
Okay. All right. I'm not. Look, you have
Which
your.
every now and then, bubblegum music is fine. I can get into it. I can listen to it if I'm in the right mood. But after a while, holy crap.
You have your opinion. You have your opinion.
I do. And
Let's-
hey, listen, if you're listening to this and you like Blink-182, more power to you. I'm not down. I'm not.
No,
bashing
don't
anybody.
pander. Don't pander. Stand on your
I am
side.
pandering.
Stand on your
No, I
side.
don't like them. I can't stand them, but I'm not judging anybody else for liking them.
And if people are going to give you shit for it,
that's my whole thing. My whole thing is be you, like what you like. People are allowed to like shit,
and we know that, We're not saying that you're not like that. I'm just saying that you have to stand on your mountain now. You took a shot, and
it's not for me. That's all.
You're open. You're susceptible now to people shit on you for the whole thing.
It's just, there's no edge. There's no, balls to it.
Okay, all right. That's fair.
Sorry about that. Some little bastard woke up.
Is that a fair assertion?
I'm pretty sure we know who her father is.
Of who?
Look at that face.
Okay,
she needs to be fed. Look at Janine. Look at Superwoman over here. Look at her. Hosting a podcast.
I didn't want to whip out the tit on the air. I mean, maybe you got some more viewers then.
We could use the bump. I'm not going to lie to you. In fact, I'm going to need more skin out of both you and Frank, to be perfectly honest. We can't turn down any demos at this point. Go ahead. What were we going to say?
Yeah.
I'm gathering a list in my head for like the 10 songs.
Send me your favorite songs.
Because the other part of this,
I'll admit they're good.
Frank is the most closed-minded person ever. Like we've established.
That is not true at all.
He fell in love with the world at 12 and got all his favorite things, and that's basically it. He's never.
No, you're miscategorizing closed-minded and old soul. I like classic. I like older things. I like 70s, 60s music. I like Metallica, because I grew up with them and I was introduced to them early, and they grew on me, and I like that kind of music. I like the creativity. I like the edge, and I'm not opposed to liking new things. I like new things all the time.
Which is so interesting because Metallica doesn't even like Metallica, and there's a whole entire documentary to support that thesis.
That doesn't make any sense, but go ahead.
They hate each other. That band hates each other.
Okay. I even heard that they hate each other.
Yeah, go back and rewatch Some Kind of Monster. They cannot stand one another.
Yeah, that was when James was in rehab and they couldn't get a bass player.
He just got out of rehab 5 minutes ago again. So what are you talking about? Again? He just got out of rehab 5 minutes ago again.
Doesn't mean they hate each other.
Okay. All right. Let's see how this goes. Will you keep an open mind for Blink-182? Will you listen?
I don't know why you say I have a closed mind. I'm open to liking new things all the time.
I want your wife to listen with you if that's possible, if she has the time. I want you and your wife to listen together. I feel like you're more open-minded when your wife is in there, mixing it up.
Possibly, but I don't see why you think I'm a closed-minded person. I'm really not.
We don't have time to go through all the reasons right now.
Yeah, because you don't have any.
I got plenty. Oh, anyway, Frank likes Moana.
I have a favorite band.
Frank likes Moana.
Again, this has devolved into a shit
here we go.
podcast. Every podcast.
Frank, no. Frank, no.
What?
I like you, Frank. I like you.
I understand. I like you too.
I don't really care for you.
Every time I get criticized.
Well, yeah.
That face, yeah.
You do, yeah. He does.
What?
There he is. All right, you're back.
Okay.
All right, so Disney movies. You were saying, Janine, that you don't like Moana.
I personally like to sing the song myself, but I'm not a big fan of Disney movies. Like, I like Toy Story. That's a good one.
Okay.
I used to love Cinderella. But really, that's it. Like,
but that's a Disney movie.
Well, give me some movies that you guys love.
Aladdin.
Aladdin's okay. You know what's funny about Aladdin? I'll tell you funny. Gaetano, when we first started dating, he made me come to his house and we watched Aladdin. And I was like, is he going to touch me now or...
Was there bringing up the option of rubbing the magic lamp or anything?
He was like, do you want to rub my magic lamp? Oh, put your mouth on it. I'm a what?
Is that what you were waiting for?
And as you feed your baby.
And he just solely invited you over just to watch the movie and you were disappointed? Is that what you're saying?
And it was kind of cute because he was so excited to watch it, and I was like, "Oh, great."
So we're not messing around then. Got it.
No.
You're like, did you just invite me over to watch Aladdin? Is that what happened? Is that what this is?
Like,
See,
this is it?
Guy's an innocent. You've corrupted an innocent soul.
I definitely have.
That's true.
Guy is a good guy.
Poor guy is like, this is just a cinematic masterpiece, and this one's over here with her mind in the gutter.
All right, what about Beauty and the Beast?
Wow.
And I haven't seen that one in a while either. Like a long time.
All right.
Because you know what, though? Tell your kid to stop being such a camera hog. Tell her to look the other way.
I know, right?
It's not about you right now. It's about mommy. Mommy gets the FaceTime.
It's like, you talking about me? Lady in the Tramp.
Nah.
101 Dalmatians.
No.
See, this is surprising because
these are girly movies, right?
I was going to say girly movies, but I was going to say Frank was named Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast. That's like the second renaissance of Disney, which was smack in the heart of your childhood. That's right in our age
90s, baby.
demo. Yeah, I mean, they were massive. I'm surprised that you were against them.
Not really. I didn't really get into that. I was really more into MTV. But go ahead.
All right.
There was one more. There was another big.
Oh,
is that surprising?
No, Lion King and Little Mermaid.
Lion King. Still haven't seen.
So you got to see that one.
How have you not seen The Lion King?
I don't know. It just, like I said, I wasn't really ever into them.
I swear to God, it's Friday. I've seen The Lion King 7 times this week. I swear to you. That's all my kids watch is the goddamn Lion King.
I'm sure when she starts watching more like movies, I'll be seeing that. So.
It's a good movie.
That's true. Once they get like my son's 5, once they get into that age, they just want to watch it over and over.
Over and over and over.
Let me tell you something. We watched The Lion King. We watched the documentary on lions on Disney Plus. We read the Lion King book to them every night.
I guess he really likes it.
Oh my God, they love it. The both of them do.
When it comes back, you got to take him to Broadway to see the play.
Yeah, I don't know if he would be into that because it's not like bright and shiny enough, but he might be. I don't know.
It is though. It is.
Is it?
You got to see the animals. They're in the audience with you. It's very.
He probably would love it. Then.
Kid friendly.
He found somebody redrew storyboards of the Lion King. It's really horrific garbage artist. Like they're not even good. They're terrible. And he likes watching that. I don't know, just because it's YouTube and people just put crap up there.
Oh, great.
Oh God, the YouTube watching, right?
And he just loves it. He just he'll ask for Lion King storyboard all the time. Yeah, all the time.
Lion King's a classic. Watch that. But when you go to the first phase of Disney, what do you got? You got Snow White, Cinderella, Bambi.
Yeah, all that classic stuff.
Yeah, that's. What do you think they came out? Early 90s? Late
80s? This was like the 60s and 50s. And
really? That old?
I think Snow White was in the 40s.
Yeah. Yeah, look them up.
They lived off of that Snow White for a really long time, Disney. They sat on Snow White for a really, really long time. But what I was going to...
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Ready?
39?
1937.
37. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That was Disney back in the day.
Yeah, that's right. Look at this little camera hog. Look at her. She's like, oh, really? Put the spotlight on me.
Oh, another one of my favorites that your kids would like, I think, is Tangled.
Yeah. Yeah, we do the Tangled.
That's a good one.
Here's the thing, though, with the Disney movies. You start to fall in love with the ones that you haven't watched 47 times in a row. Like after you come off of a 3-week bender of Lion King and you get to the Moana, you're like, this Moana is amazing. This is fantastic.
There's not one lion in this whole movie.
This is so great.
Yeah. Yeah. And then when you get through Moana and you go back to, Toy Story, you're like, awesome. I love Toy Story.
I think my all-time favorite Disney movie has got to be the Robin Hood, the Disney Robin Hood one.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The one where they're all animals, the Robin Hood version.
Oh, I vaguely kind of remember something like this. Yeah. He's a fox.
That's the best one.
Like one of them. Oh, one of them's a fox, I think.
Yeah, Robin Hood's a fox. You got Baloo is Little John.
Right. That's some of my favorite.
A great one.
That's some of my favorite Disney shit. Like when Mickey and Minnie and Goofy play parts in some other story. I always love that stuff. Or like when
God,
like when the Muppets did like A Christmas Carol. Like I like that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. The Disney Christmas Carol was great with Mickey and everybody. Or it was Scrooge, obviously.
Yeah.
Was Scrooge.
Scrooge, yeah. HBO Go is dead. They're killing that. Stupid HBO came out with HBO Max, which was like their Netflix, and they had HBO Now, which was for people who didn't have cable. The people who did have cable had HBO Go, and they've decided even when they were changing this, they even ruined this part of it. They decided to roll HBO Go into HBO Now and then kill HBO Now and just name it HBO. And it's like, why don't you just have one freaking app? Why don't you just have one app and be done with it? HBO could not have screwed up this rollout of HBO Max more than they already have.
Why would they even need to roll anything out? Why don't you just expand HBO Go?
It did not make any sense whatsoever. And they were like, well, we have deals with this. Just bite the bullet and just do it. Just come out with one stupid thing. This was like the beginning of Netflix. Netflix tried to kill themselves so many times with all their stupid rules and things. Poor Janine. You're right there, kid.
This fucking kid doesn't like to stay still. Holy shit.
Just put her up in front of the camera. She just wants to be in the camera. I bet you that's it. Hey, beautiful. See? That's all she wants. Yeah. Yeah.
Who's that? Frank?
She's
Uncle
like,
Frankie?
Hello.
I'm fourth mic. Bitches, move over.
Hello.
She's like, you call this a podcast? This is shit. Let me show you how to do it. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
See that? Hear that? God. There was a Disney movie I was just thinking of. I was going to say, that one wasn't too bad. Now it just flew out of my mind. Fuck.
Prince and the Frog?
No.
Dumbo, Bambi, Cinderella.
See, I can't get
Snow
my
White.
kids to watch the older ones. They're not into it. They're into
They're probably like, what is that?
Pinocchio?
the Pixar ones is as far as they'll go, and like Lion King and shit. Like that's it. Like as far as the ones that are drawn, Lion King is really it. They did Aladdin. They kind of liked it, but not really. She'll want to watch Beauty and the Beast on occasion, but for
Brave is another good one.
Yeah, Brave is a good one. Tangled was good. Tangled is
I love Tangled.
Is Rapunzel? Is that the Rapunzel one?
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
That is a good one.
That was pretty good.
I like. Also, they would probably be into like Wreck-It Ralph and stuff like that. I don't know if I think that's Disney, right? It's on Disney Plus. It's on there. So yeah.
Well, it's weird because Pixar, after the original Toy Story, it was all Pixar Disney. Like the original Toy Story was just Pixar, and then after that,
I liked Wreck-It Ralph and the second one, Ralph Breaks the Internet. They were good. So they went like that, and it's good for you. The adults. It's not like one of those torture yourself kind of cartoons. It's a good one for grown-ups to watch too.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a lot of good. They have a lot of good stuff on there.
I like Song. That's it.
What?
Song.
Song?
No, wait. Sing.
You mean sing?
You mean sing. That's Universal. Yeah.
Oh, that's why I probably like it better.
That's Universal. Oh, Finding Nemo. They love Finding Nemo.
Oh, it's a great one.
Yeah. They love Finding Nemo.
Yeah, Janine, you're missing out on a lot of good Disney movies.
Yeah. Don't worry, Janine.
National Treasure with my boy Nicolas Cage. That's a Disney movie.
God, go away already with your Nicolas
not animated.
Cage obsession.
But it's great.
Is it not? Look at his face. I feel like he's half drawn at this point.
He's kind of animated. I'll give you that.
Did we cover all the bases? I feel
like society needs more Nicolas Cage movies. That's all I'm going to say.
I would love for you to sit down and write like a credo of how people should live. And just, I would just want to see the world's reaction to it. Like, just only being able to watch everybody should watch Nicolas Cage movies and listen to Metallica and wear Simpsons t-shirts and just watch the world.
I'm not about telling people how to live. That's not my deal.
I'm not saying you have to tell the world how to live, but how you live, to see if anybody would follow along with that.
I live like me. You leave me alone. I'm doing me. You do you.
You got it, pal. Did we hit all the topics? I feel like I can't remember if there was another one. Is there a fourth one in there? I don't remember now. God bless you.
Oh, that was a pretty good sneeze. Bless you.
Oh, Inside Out was really good, although that's not really one that I watch over and over again.
That was a good one. Yeah, I watched it like once or twice.
Cars is good.
Never saw Cars.
You never saw Cars?
No.
Me either.
But yeah, Up is really good.
I will say, if you have Disney Plus, do you have Disney Plus? Do you guys have Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Zenimation is really good. It's really enjoyable. They took they just like took themes like water or cityscapes or flight, and they mold together all the Disney movies. So whenever there's like somebody flying, you'll just watch one after the other. And it's like each one is like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever. And it's more of just like a calming, relaxing, like, sound thing.
What is it called?
It's called Zenimation, like animation, but zenning. Like, it's supposed to be like relaxing. Like, you just listen and you watch. It is kind of relaxing. I will say it is like,
Cool.
After you've watched Lion King for 56 times in a day, you get to Zenimation.
Zootopia. That's a good one.
Oh, I like Zootopia.
I haven't seen that one either.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, just wait, Janine. You're so in for it. What about Frozen? Where do you guys sit on Frozen?
I wasn't the biggest fan of Frozen.
You watched it, Frank?
I've seen it. I didn't see the second one, but I saw it.
No, I haven't seen it yet either. I've seen bits and pieces, not the whole thing.
Oh my God, I have seen both Frozen movies 4,000 times.
No, I can't get into Frozen. Moana's good. Back to the original Moana, Tangled, stuff.
Frozen's really great. The original is really great because it doesn't follow the formula. They change it up a little bit, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the second one continues. It's just as good. All right. I feel like we could spin this Disney conversation off into its own podcast all onto itself.
Mm-hmm.
We could. Let's do that. Join us on the next podcast.
Maybe we'll do that one day. All right.
When we dissect every Disney movie ever made.
Now Star Wars.
5
all
to
Disney.
8. I can't wait to get to Star. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't wait. Again, when you've watched Lion King 719 times since the beginning of the week, you sit there and go, boy, I'd like to give that Star Wars a try. I don't care if it's 10 movies.
Star Wars cartoons. Maybe the kids will like the Star Wars cartoons.
Yeah, they probably will.
There's like Lego Star Wars now.
All right, Janine, 5 to 10 songs. Are you gonna? How long is it gonna take you to send to me? Can you send it to me today?
Yes, I could definitely.
All right.
5 songs.
5 to 10.
5 to 10. If you feel
I'm only
like
listening to 5.
If you need to go to 7, it's fine. Don't put 10.
Okay.
Put your best 5 up front because those are the ones I'm listening to.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
Look at that baby. Look at that baby. If you're listening on the podcast,
do you?
You are literally missing the cutest baby on the planet, and I say that wholeheartedly, knowing my wife and kids listen to this podcast.
Yeah, you have 2 children of your own.
Yeah, but this one's better. I could just see it.
Yes. Just take this one.
Oh yes.
Bye.
Look at that face. All right, Janine, we'll let you go.
Sorry, she wasn't supposed to wake up till 4:30.
That's all good. It's all good. All right, that's it for us. AnthonyOnAir.com to see the list from Janine, the 5 Blink-182 songs, if you want to play along. And if you're listening to this podcast, go look at this baby. Despite the screaming, she's adorable.
Screaming? I can't take the screaming. Bye.
All right, there goes Janine. There she goes. See you later, Janine. That is it, Frankie C. Anything else you want to say?
Anything I want to say? Stay strong, be safe out there, and watch Disney movies because they're pretty cool.
I wish I would have stopped this podcast 7 seconds ago. I don't know why I gave you the chance to have the last word.
Every podcast, man, it devolves to that.